Hi, Sheriff of Surrey, Lords, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming to Watts Gallery this evening. Thank you, Helen, for hosting this. Thank you, Coots, for supporting it. And I feel very moved by the other stories, and it's ghastly to come last. But thank you for giving me an opportunity, and thank you for Carol for joining me up here to talk about Watts Gallery's Art for All programme. We work with schools, families, young people, adults, community groups to deliver a wide range of tours, workshops and events, both at the gallery and off-site. And these are, as you've been getting to hear it this evening, underpinned by Watts's belief in art for all. Tonight, I want to introduce you to one project we run called the Big Issues Project. A little bit about Watts Gallery. We are unique. It's the only purpose-built art gallery for a single professional artist. Built on this ethos of art for all, which was founded in London, where Watts and Mary Watts used to take their art to the East End of London as part of the Toynbee project, and believed that through art we can transform lives, we can improve lives, we can give a skill. And when they came to the rural community of Compton, they founded not only an art gallery, but also a hostel for apprentice potters. In our collection, we have 3,000 works of art, paintings, sculptures, drawings, and ceramics. Mary Watts, Watts's second wife, was a passionate advocate of art for all, and together with 70 local people, built this, the Cemetery Chapel, probably one of the first art projects in this country, and believed so passionately of teaching a skill and improving lives. Watts tackled difficult issues through his art. He believed that through communicating these, he could make a difference. He dealt with poverty, homelessness, even child prostitution. No wonder he was called the Dickens of the arts world. When we wanted to restore Watts Gallery a few years back, we thought, how can we not only save this building, but revive this great vision of art for all? It didn't take long for us, looking, for example, at Dr. Helen Bocock's report, Hidden Surrey, to realise that here in Surrey there are real social issues. 5 miles up the road is one of the largest women's prisons in this country. Surrey has a high population of young people in poverty, and the report stated that statutory authorities don't currently meet these needs. It was clear we had a purpose, and our art could make a difference, and we founded the Big Issues Project. The method is simple. We have an artist. The artist starts with the Watts collection, talks about this work, touches on the universal issues of hope, death, love, takes in prints of the Big Issues paintings, talks about homelessness, suicide, and we provide materials, canvases, clay, paper, paint. This starts a conversation. This starts the participants telling their tale, and they create work. And as someone said, if you put a pen to paper, you start to model clay. That act of creativity is the start of feeling some sense of self-worth. At the end, we have an exhibition. We sell the work. We give them money. They have an investment. And above all, they have a sense of self-worth. So here we take copies of works of Watts into HMP Send, Time, Death and Judgment. These themes are very real. Here, the work of hope inspired Jasmine to model the very figure in Model Rock and show it at an exhibition where her sons came and for the first time saw a positive aspect of their mother. The Cellar Art Group, a group which suffer mental health difficulties, came, and through modelling clay you can see actual joy, and again inspired by Watts's collection, Clytie, with a wonderful drawing of which I am very proud to be the owner. We've also worked with a group called Opportunities, and I'm delighted that Carol's here because this is a group of young women in Farnham who you might describe suffer social claustrophobia. Some have never left the place and the area in which they live. Carol, you brought them here for a workshop. What did it do, and what did you think, and what did they say?
For the students, it really was a big day. because they had little confidence in themselves, their self-esteem was low. By coming over here, they saw the paintings, which they found really inspirational, and also it built their confidence and self-esteem from working with the clay in the workshop.
And they hope they might come back.
They would like to come back very much.
One of their sons, who suffers ADHD, came and was very sullen, very grumpy, and very non-communicative. We took him to see Physical Energy, the great horse sculpture, and suddenly he was alive, he was part of it, he was happy. We also worked with street-level art groups, a group of reformed drug users, homeless, and those with mental health, and above all, young people. Working with young people, we're aware that in Surrey there are over 18,000 children who live in deprived wards. There are over 17,000 with unemployed parents. With the Surrey Youth Support Services, we offer them the chance to actually gain a bronze and silver award. And I particularly remember talking with Lucy, who was doing a silver award, and she had to interview me as part of that and ask me the value of my work. Afterwards, I said to her, "What's the value for you coming here?" She said, "I just feel I can get away from the mess, and this place is quiet, and I feel happy making art." We need to do more of this. We need to show their work and sell it, and we need to take it to more groups. We need to take it to Bronzefield, a prison for women short-stay prisoners. We need to keep on providing support to street-level art who look forward to their monthly visit here. We want to establish a new partnership with Art Venture, and we want to go on supplying support to Cellar and Surrey Youth Support Services. For these 10 workshops, to support an artist, prepare the artist, to give the materials, boy do they get through materials, and to then show the work in a proper, well-framed, well-lit, well-managed exhibition, which is attended by more than 200 people, reviewed by the press, and sells. We very much be very grateful for your support. And if you were able to support this, you'd actually be preventing more self-harming from prisoners who've actually reduced that as a result of pursuing their artistic activity. You'd actually stop young people turning to crime because they can start to see there is another way. You can actually give, and we've talked about this a lot tonight, hope to those with mental health and a sense of well-being and purpose to all the participants. And I think that's what the Wattses would have wanted. If you could help us, I would be very grateful. Thank you.